Before streaming, before limits, these films dared to go there. Today, 5 classic erotic movies that shape the genre. Get comfortable. These are the ones that started it all. Kicking off with number 5, Damage 1992. What happens when the woman your son loves is the one person you should never want? This is the story of a successful, composed government official whose disciplined life is destroyed the moment he meets the enigmatic woman his son has just begun dating. From their very first encounter, an overwhelming, irrational attraction takes hold, one he knows is forbidden and yet finds himself utterly unable to resist. As the two begin a secret, increasingly reckless affair, every family dinner and quiet gathering becomes unbearably charged. Number 4, Eyes Wide Shut, 1999. What happens when a single confession from your spouse unravels everything you thought you knew about your marriage? This is the story of a respected doctor whose comfortable, seemingly secure life is thrown into chaos after his wife admits to a fantasy that shakes him to his core. Consumed by jealousy and a need to understand the desires he never knew she harbored, he wanders into a single, disorienting night through New York City, drawn deeper into encounters in a secretive world far removed from his ordinary existence. Each encounter pulls him further from certainty. Number 3, The Dreamers, 2003. What happens when 3 young people build a world so intense that reality can no longer reach them? This is the story of an American student living in Paris who forms an intoxicating bond with a French brother and sister, twins whose closeness borders on the inseparable. As the city outside erupts into political unrest, the 3 retreat into the sisters' family apartment, creating their own insulated universe built on cinema, games, and increasingly boundary-erasing intimacy. Isolated from the chaos beyond their door, they test each other constantly, daring one another further into territory none of them fully understands. Number 2, The Story of O, 1975. What happens when love is expressed not through tenderness, but through total surrender? This is the story of a woman deeply devoted to the man she loves, who agrees to submit herself entirely to his world, a secretive, ritualized society built on obedience, control, and desire pushed to its furthest extremes. As she's drawn deeper into this hidden world, she's tested again and again, each new demand asking her to surrender more of herself than the last. Her journey becomes a study in the blurred, unsettling space between devotion and self-erasure, raising uncomfortable questions about what love asks of us and how far someone might go to prove it. Number 1, Basic Instinct, 1992. What happens when the woman being investigated for murder is smarter than the man investigating her? This is the story of a detective drawn into a dangerous game of cat and mouse after a brutal killing leads him to a brilliant, seductive novelist who may or may not be responsible. As he digs deeper into the case, he finds himself unable to separate suspicion from attraction, pulled into an intoxicating, high-stakes relationship with a woman who always seems several steps ahead of him.